Hey, hey, Taurus, intuitive soul coach here with your June 2023 monthly reading. Welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you are new. These are general readings, so please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you are interested in a personal reading or entering into the free monthly reading giveaway, you can find both of those links in the description box below. All right, Taurus, your key themes for the month of June. You have here flexibility, rest and retreat, followed by education. I really like this combination. It looks like a lot of you may be doing things this month that takes you out of your comfort zone, which is going to lead to a lot more abundance and a lot more happiness. I'm also getting here someone who's quite funny. I'm getting a very humorous energy. I mean, some of you could be going to see a comedy show in the month of June. Some of you may be meeting someone, attracting a soulmate or a soul tribe. It could be a family member or a friend who's quite funny, very humorous. Now let's get back to it here. Flexibility. This is all about divine detours, change, adaptability. There's a lot of new ideas coming in here. I'm getting the Ace of Wands energy where you're feeling reinventive, but there's still a little bit of fear that may be holding you in place. But this is a month for new beginnings here, so stay adaptable. Trust in these divine detours. There's going to be a little bit of movement. Regardless of this rest and retreat, I feel like the rest and retreat is more so of a trip, a vacation, spending some time maybe on the weekends, doing things that you love and enjoy. You may be getting out and doing a little more yoga or going with the flow of what's coming into your world, because sometimes we resist. Sometimes we fear change and we hold back. We hold back from taking that leap of faith. This is the month that Spirit is urging you to come to the edge here. That's your card. Come to the edge and take a bigger leap of faith than you ever have. So trust in these divine detours because it's going to bring about great surprises. Now, you may get invited to maybe go on a yoga retreat, a spiritual retreat. Maybe your guy friends or girlfriends say, let's get together. Your family or your sisters, your parents could say, hey, we're going to go travel. Want to come with us? This could be taking some time out. Maybe it's you yourself going on a solo venture to gain some downtime, Taurus, to do some healing, maybe even recovery. You may be finding it easier to relax this month because you are trusting the process, going more with the flow. This can also be creating a peaceful place within your environment. So some of you may be creating an outdoor oasis or outdoor sanctuary, even in your own backyard. It could be on your own deck, your own porch, your own balcony as well. But I sense that a lot of you may be traveling or just taking a weekend away or taking some mental health days in the month of June where you can recover and recoup and feel back on track. You also have the education card. Some of you could be educators, right? You could work as a teacher. You may work as a professor in the traditional sense. Therefore, you may be taking a little bit of downtime in the summer months. For those of you that are located in an area that has summer right now or in the June, July, August, I also sense here that others of you may be taking some classes, some courses. Now, you could be doing this at afar, right? It could be you traveling to go to some sort of a convention, seminar, workshop, or class. And some of you could be doing this online as well. I'm sensing that you're either the teacher or you are the student, but we flow through that energy. We go back and forth as we navigate through life here on earth. But this is a time to learn, to educate yourself. You're gaining the knowledge. Some of you could just be able to finally read that book and catch up on some R&R time, because that could be your happy place. Maybe laying in a hammock or laying on a nice chair on your balcony with a good book, and maybe you haven't had time to do that for quite some time. This can be about online courses, studying, training, going back to school. Maybe you're the one that's putting out a group event or an online course yourself through some sort of platform here. It could be in person or at a distance. But I really like this energy. There may be a lot going on for you in the month of June, but there are some new beginnings and some divine detours. I really get that energy coming in strong with the flexibility. So let's dive into the tarot here. You have the Queen of Cups showing up here right away. The Queen of Cups is a very beautiful energy because she's very talented. She's a very talented, helping woman, right? And it doesn't matter if you're female or male. You may be embracing the archetype here of the Queen of Cups. This could be someone you are inviting into your world, right? It could be a very helpful person, someone who teaches you some wonderful lessons, someone who is able to help you grow, retreat, rest. It could be a therapist, a coach, a counselor, a seer, a shaman, a mentor, a doctor, a nurse, a massage therapist, right? It can be a family member who's just a healer. They don't have to do this for a profession, right? So this could be you or someone else, but this Queen of Cups is very kind. She's also very romantic as well. So if you are looking for love, I feel like you're surrendering to it this month and you're saying, you know, I'm going to be flexible. I'm going to be flexible and I'm going to trust in divine detours and I'm going to bring in this change and I'm going to let love come to me instead of maybe chasing love, because sometimes that happens more often than not, Taurus. We obsess over a situation. We try so hard to manifest what we want, but actually we turn that manifestation into obsession. And what that can do is actually prolong what we truly desire and seek, because then it's putting out that energy of need. I need to have this, right? And then the universe says, oh, well, we're just going to push that back a little further. So raising your vibrations to just allow yourself to go with the flow, you may see that you receive messages sooner rather than later, whether this is career, it could be health, it could be love, it could be family situations, because the next card up here is the Eight of Wands. Now, the Eight of Wands is about making maybe even a split-second decision. For some of you, it could be about rapid gains quickly, right? Something comes in. I also sense that this could be that divine detour where someone may come in and say, hey, we would really love for you to work with us. And it shows up out of the blue right when you take a step back and you say, well, I'm just going to go with the flow. And then you get the call, right? You get the email or you get the text message from that person you've really wanted to hear from, but you hadn't, right? So there's some sort of news, message, or communication coming in for you, I feel, the first half here of June. And it's going to get that ball in motion for you. I mean, for some of you, this could be a fast and passionate love affair that comes in quite quickly and it takes you by surprise with the flexibility card. This person you may even meet them while you are learning, teaching. It could be a professor. It's not going to resonate with everyone, but it could be someone who teaches or someone who educates others. Okay, it could be your instructor here. I do feel for others of you, this is just a message or communication coming in, and it could be divinely inspired as well. So it could be a spiritual message from the divine, from beyond, a loved one who's crossed over. It could be a mother who's crossed over. June could be a really powerful month for a lot of you Taurians. Now, the next card up, the middle of June, there's where we come to the edge here. You have the Fool card, which is interesting because you have a lot of this energy moving through your reading here about brand new beginnings, new strategies, or making some quick decisions where adaptability is going to be important for you. When the Fool shows up, this is about a new love or deepening of a relationship in your world. I sense for a lot of you, it may feel like it takes you by a whirlwind, right? You may meet someone and boom, it takes you by surprise on how quickly the both of you are attracted to each other. I also sense here when it comes to money, there is certainly a new job. There could be a new opportunity coming in. Be sure that you are spending wisely as well, because sometimes we can be a novice. We can be trying to increase our finances. So just be careful of your spending in the month of June, because before you know it, you might realize, whoa, how did I spend that much money? I only did A, B, and C, or I only bought X, Y, Z, right? So just take a look at your spending as well. But I sense for the majority of you, there may be a new offer, a new investment that you may have to really evaluate, but they may say, I need a quick split-second decision, right? I need you to tell me by Friday what you want to do, right? Or so you may have your friends come to you or a family member and they say, hey, we're going to go on vacation here. We're leaving next week. We need you to buy a ticket today. So there's something coming in quick here for you, and you might have to just go with the flow here. Trust that this is divinely intervened, because you do have the Feather card showing up here when it comes to finances or money. And then we have the Seven of Pentacles right next to it. This is about you starting to see gains, right? This is about you being able to take that leap. And once you do, you'll be able to see the gains. So don't give up, right? This is small steps towards improving your love life by being able to come to the edge, take that leap. Whether this is money, love, health, it does require you to maybe risk a little. As they say, you gotta risk it to get that biscuit. And I feel like that's what's coming in here. There's this energy of you coming to the edge, and you will be supported. Spirit will catch you, right? It's time to spread your wings. So powerful energy showing up mid-month. The whole month looks pretty auspicious for you. Now, towards mid to end of June, you have a really beautiful energy here. You have the Knight of Pentacles collaborating with the Four of Wands. That Four of Wands can certainly be a new home. Some of you may be moving. That could be the case as well. It could be something that inspires you to move, and it has to be a little bit, there's flexibility here. Maybe you wanted to go for that home, but you get an offer for that one. Or, you want to move to this place, but this one is available. So there's a little bit of weighing up some options here for you in the month of June, I see as well, Taurus. Whether this is a job, a home move, a relationship, a travel idea. This can be quick, but it's going to be successful. And it'll be worth it here. Nine of Pentacles can be slow moving energy. It can be a promotion as well. It can be financial. It can be successful. Something that withstands the test of time. So what that means here is if you are looking to make a job change, this may be the career path that you take it home, right? You take it all the way from the rest of your time here on earth. This is something that you can move forward in. It could be a company that you retire with, right? It can be a very, very celebratory energy with the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is someone who is dependable, trustworthy, right? They do wait for the best time to take action. And I feel like the time is now because you've been waiting a while for some sort of news or to make something happen. Now, the thing with the Knight of Pentacles as well, sometimes I'm getting the reversal a little bit with this, and I read intuitively. So the Knight of Pentacles can say, don't be too cautious. Risk is necessary in order for you to get that biscuit, right? So there could be a little bit of cautionary energy. Of course, use your mind, use your research, do your due diligence here. But I think that if you decide to risk something here and decide to take that leap of faith, it's really going to pay off in a big way. Okay, this can be a stable, loyal partner that shows up, even though it may show up hot and heavy and quickly, or it may feel like, wow, I'm never going to be able to manifest, or not so much manifest because I feel like you already have, but maybe you think to yourself, well, this person lives, 500 miles away. Can this relationship really work? Take that leap. Instead of telling yourself that this relationship is too far, that's fear. False evidence appearing real, right? That's just a fear that's based on whatever. It's not true. It's only true if you want it to be. So I sense that there's a risk that needs to be taken here for you to get the best possible results. Now, the Four of Wands is your final card. This is about success. It's about harmony, stability. There could be a graduation, an engagement, a reunion. There could be a new home. This could be a birthday party here. Four of Wands is a really powerful card when it comes to vacationing as well, or hitting a special milestone in your world. And I certainly feel like there's communal achievement. Other people are excited for your happiness, for your success as well. So yeah, go forward here. Do it. This is about being happy and comfortable in your home life. This is feeling good where you're at. I'm also getting sister energy with this Four of Wands. So some of you may be visiting a sister. Maybe you are having, your children are coming together and it's the sisters coming together here as well. I'm just getting something with sisters, and I'm hearing the name, is that Rosalind? Rosalind, or maybe it's Ross or Rosie as well. Rosalind, please take that as it resonates. Beautiful name, Rosalind. So Four of Wands, celebration here. Someone also could be getting a new job, and I think I mentioned that as well, but I'm getting a creative, fun job. You could also be hitting a major milestone within a business, and you're going to be celebrating it. And this business, it may have been slow starting up, or you may feel like it's too slow, or there could be a next level or a next tier that spirit is saying here. It's time to take that leap of faith in order for you to see the results that you want. And this could happen quite quickly. Quite quickly is what I'm getting. But the most challenging part for you in this whole thing is coming to the edge and taking that jump, taking that risk. But once you go from there, then you're able to move forward. Then you're able to know that you're on the fool's journey and that you have no choice. You can't go backwards once you take that leap of faith here, once you come to the edge, and you'll be able to move forward. And I feel like there's a lot of prosperity. So let's take a look at your career, finances, wealth, and money. You have the chess card. You have some bonus cards that came up here, but you also have the wings, you have the feather, and you have the eggs. So when the chess card shows up, we all try to strategize, right? We all try to plan. We try to have a wise spending here, which we talked about a little bit. You want this to be in the long game, right? You want to save up so you don't have to work your whole life away. You want to be able to save for the things that you desire, the things you want and need. You're coming up with strategies here. Now, for some of you, you may be thinking a decision through, but I sense here with this chess card, you may have felt too strict, right? Military energy here. I mean, some of you certainly could have military background, military sister as well, or someone could be bringing home someone in the military here with this Four of Wands, right? I'm getting a leader. You're a natural leader, but in order to truly lead, all the greatest leaders out there, right? They've all taken a leap. They've all taken a leap forward into the unknown. And that's what's happening here for you as well. So if you've been too strict within your thinking, it's time to be adaptable. If you have been over analyzing and strategizing, then it's time to be flexible and trust in these divine detours here. Next, you have the wings. This is all about rising above money issues. If you have a business, it can certainly take off. If you are looking to profit more when it comes to maybe selling a home or your business or your financial well-being, this is all about increases. It's about spiritual work as well as life purpose, you being on a mission. So you want to have a career that fulfills your soul. I mean, who doesn't, right? But I feel for you, that is extra amplified this month. And you're saying, I'm doing this because I love to do this. And even though I may not have taken a risk in the past, or I may not have even known how to start, your soul is really trying to get your attention this month. If you haven't already checked out the collective reading of what your soul is trying to urge you to take action on at this time, I'll link it. It'll be the first link in the description box along with the other collective readings. That's for all signs, no one in particular. Just if you're feeling called, you may want to check that out if you haven't already. But life purpose here, activation. You have the feather. This is all about working smarter, not harder, right? You don't want to slave your life away, work your life away, work so hard that you don't get to enjoy any of it. This month is reminding you to R&R, rest and retreat. It's reminding you that you don't have to be in that energy all the time. It's divine intervention that's going to bring in abundance and easier money here. This could be light work. There could be air travel. Air related, maybe you're in the travel industry as well. Some of you, thank you, Spirit. Some of you are using your, what is that? Frequent flyer miles. I really need to get on board with that. Frequent flyer miles. So if you forgot all about them, maybe you took a trip a while ago. I don't know how they all work, but maybe you took a trip and you didn't even realize that you've accumulated or racked up some frequent flyer miles and you're planning a trip. Look into that, Taurus, because that could save you some money, okay? Some of you need to hear that. So definitely travel here and finding solutions to the money problems that you've had or rising above some money issues. It could even be fears around money, because you have this fresh start with the eggs. Taurus, this is all about you being able to save. Use the resources that you have. Add to your nest egg, add to your cup here, even if you have to start over. This can be healthcare. It can be new opportunities. Maybe you're in the field of insurance, wellness. Some of you are healers as well. There's that Queen of Cups, right? That goes hand in hand here with the healthcare. So I do feel, I mean, you could be a spiritual light worker. A lot of you Taurians watching, you do something spiritual on the side, not just watch YouTube videos on tarot. There's something else that you're being called to dive into, and this is your fresh start. This is the month for you to take that leap. So if you've been waiting for a sign, Taurus, this is it. All right, let's take a look at love. Now, you actually got a couple extra cards when it comes to love. So for those of you that are in a relationship, there could be some control issues, right? There could be some situations where it's important to allow this situation to unfold naturally. There could be too many restrictions, too much of that military lifestyle or routine, right? Sometimes we're with someone forever and we get into a routine, and that can cause stagnancy, and then we lose the spark. That this is time for a divine detour, for you to reignite. Yes, there's been adapting, but this needs to bring about change. Go to yoga together, do some stretching together, get out in nature, go for a walk, go biking, go hiking. If there's some control issues, it's time to work through those. Now, we also have make the effort. For those of you that are in a relationship and you want to give your relationship a chance, this is the month to do so. Go towards those common goals, those common interests, or even if it's not something you've ever done, test it out. You may just surprise yourself. Take that leap of faith. If your husband does something like go fishing, he likes to fish, and you've never done that before, maybe check that out, right? If your husband or your wife likes to do yoga, invite your partner and say, hey, let's do this together, because it may surprise them how good they feel or how much they enjoy something as well. So we don't have to just do it when both of you enjoy it, right? Of course, it's great to have things that bring about a sense of compatibility, but I'm also feeling here it's important to take the leap and try something new that you've never done before. I get that some of you are traveling to a place you've never been before. That could be your common, right? That could be what you both enjoy doing. So make the effort this month. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take, whether you're single or partnered up here. I do sense that it's important for a lot of you to give this relationship a chance. Work on partnerships. Now, if this isn't romantic love, this can be the relationship with your friends, with your family, with a child, or with anyone that you don't want that connection to end, because there's a strong partnership and neither does that other person. So it can be important to continue to put in that effort. Seek out a Queen of Cups if you need additional help. And then we also have here, Taurus, calling in your soulmate for those of you that are looking for love. And this could be about you taking that big leap and manifesting a Knight of Pentacles into your world, right? Someone who's trustworthy, honest, loyal, dependable, and reliable, right? We all want that. That could be what you're calling in. And this is saying your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. Now, we also have retreat coming in here. This goes hand in hand with the rest and retreat. So you could meet someone while you're on a retreat here. It says it's time to disconnect from the world. There could be a second honeymoon. There could be travel here. I'm also feeling it's important for you to disconnect from all that external noise, just to sit with yourself. If you are single and you're happy and you're loving it, this can be about you going off and doing something for you, having that recovery, relaxing, healing, just getting out there into nature, the great outdoors, or spending time with other like-minded individuals and just disconnecting from responsibilities and the things that we have to do each and every day, right? Just disconnect for that for a day, a weekend, a week, if you're lucky enough. Now, messages here from your animal spirit guides. We have card 46. Some of you may be 46 years old, or you may be born on the 19th. Now we have here Peacock Spirit, Let It Shine. Yeah, isn't that a song? Let it shine, let it shine. So this is all about you opening up that heart chakra. You can take a look there at the peacock, and that heart chakra is open. And it's interesting to note as well, typically we don't just walk through an area where there's peacocks and see a peacock all fanned out, right? It's rare. They do it sometimes, but typically they can be a little bit close off because they don't feel the need to fan out. Maybe that's a mating thing. I'm not quite sure how it works for peacocks, but I do feel that this is your time to open yourself up to the abundance that the universe has. And maybe this is your mating call, opening yourself up to new love, to new connections, to new, stronger partnerships as well, because we did touch base on a little bit of maybe that passionate love affair, a lot of romance coming in here for you. If this is career, this is about you attracting the things that you want, Taurus. And dog spirit here, card 19 says, be loyal to what you love, right? And that should always be you. Be loyal to you. What is it that you love? What is it that makes your heart sing? What makes your heart happy? Do that. Go in the direction. It's also card 19. That's the card of the sun in tarot. That's all about success, happiness, good health. Life is good here because you're able to stay true to your true north. Now, I always recommend with the soul truth card, jot this down. If you are able to take notes, or if you want to pause the video, go grab a scratch pad, or maybe grab the note section on your phone. This is important because this is a message from your soul and an action step that you can take to help you move through this. Am I letting fear stop me? Are you experiencing a mountain of fear right now, Taurus? Are you stalling, freezing, or giving up? The juicy secret is that you are the boss of fear. You are unstoppable, but it's up to you to see that by taking action. Today's soul action. Today be brave and do it scared. Choose one fear and move through it. You are in need of a hero, so that is who you will become. Yes, for some of you that feel fearful about maybe going back to school after how many years, or taking that trip, or buying that home, or quitting that job and going off and doing your own thing. Whatever this is for you, it doesn't have to be that extreme. It could be something small, right? It could be changing your hair up, or it could be joining a gym. Whatever it is, take that step. If your soul is calling you to do it, then it's time. Your final card for the month of June 2023, you have card 36. Some of you may be 36 years old. This is about coming to the edge, right? Taking that leap of faith, which we're seeing that all over your reading here. And the message is all about courage, taking a leap of faith, overcoming fear, and accepting risk. And you have the fear card. So I love these synchronicities that show up in your reading. The Oracle's message is this: facing the unknown is the only choice you really have right now if you want to progress. It's okay to be afraid. Now is the time to take a risk that is not calculated. That's the whole thing of the reading here, right? Not taking those calculated risks. To feel the exhilaration as you ready yourself for a leap of faith. Spirit is present, so let go of fear. You are called to express your true self. Listen to your heart and soul. Hence the peacock, right? Not your head, because sometimes the head can talk us out of things. Come to the edge and discover that you can fly. You must step into the unfamiliar so that you may find your miracles. Beautiful. I love that oracle message. Now, when it comes to relationships, it's scary to be truly intimate with someone, to allow him or her to see all of you, especially the parts that you've kept hidden and protected. Now is the time to take that risk and let yourself be seen, truly seen, Taurus. It's important that you speak up, voice what you need, state who you are, and say what you hope. This is not the time to play it safe, but to take a leap of faith, and you will be so glad you did. If you're seeking a relationship, the same applies. Take one step toward the gods, and they'll deliver what you truly desire. And when it comes to money, if there was ever a time for you, Taurus, to take that leap of faith into the unknown, the time is now. This is the perfect moment to take a big risk. The unknown is the only choice now, and if you come to the edge, you will discover treasure beyond your wildest dreams. Allow your courage to lead you in spite of your fears. You don't need to know the exact form of what you're going for. The essence is much more powerful, and Spirit has a way of delivering an even better version of prosperity than you could imagine. Take that leap. The results will be amazing. Yes, they will. And because some of you struggle with fear, I'm going to read to you the protection message as well, which it has one of my favorite quotes, or acronyms, I should say. False evidence appearing real is what fear represents. And we talk about that here. So fear is leading you into places that you don't need to go. Most of what you fear at the moment is an illusion, Taurus, stemming from an old belief that isn't even true. Now is a time for courage. You will not be lost at sea. You will not watch everyone else get what you want while you are left alone. Oh, the drama of it, right? The drama of it all. False evidence appearing real is hovering over you. The more you dwell on fear, the more real it will become. Ask yourself, who in me is afraid? Love that part of you. Ask, is this true and real right now? The answer most likely is no. Give yourself a hug. It's okay to be scared. Courage must be summoned in spite of your fear, even when you're not feeling confident. Spirit will always catch you. I love this. Powerful, powerful messages. It's a month to take that leap. Whatever this is, Taurus, for you. It could, like I said, it could be small, it could be big, it could be everything in between, but there's definitely risks that are to be had this month, and they are going to pay off in big, unexpected, absolutely amazing ways. I hope this reading resonates with you, beautiful souls. If so, please feel free to hit that thumbs up button. It certainly helps get the divine channeled messages out there to those that need it most. Feel free to share, like, comment, and if you're vibing with the energy of this channel, hit that subscribe and bell button. We'd love to have you here. Thanks so much for tuning in. Lots of love.